mind you, Mighty Soul, she on the phone. She like, why you doing this to me? Where you at? I'm like, what? So you hear old girl like, give me this. And she was pulling me by my belt buckle. So I'm like, oh, stop. She like, where are you? I'm like, I'm not at the crib. I'm like, I'm gonna call you. Click, hung up on her. Oh, girl, eating me through the pants, okay? Boom, unbuckle my belt. It's going down, right? It's about to go down. So I tell her, come here, I grab her by her hair, make her put her hands on the wall. Now we having our moment, right? She being exotic with me. I'm like, oh, wait, we gotta stop. I'm like, this girl, because the phone just kept ringing. I'm like, this girl is at my house. She like, so just power your phone off. I'm like, no, I'm like, I can't do that. She like, you gonna leave me like this? I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'll be back. I kept telling her, like, I'll be back. I promise. She like, yeah, okay. She like, I'm gonna be waiting on you. I'm like, I promise you, I'm gonna be back. So boom, I went on ahead. I grabbed my stuff, got my stuff together. I went back to the crib. And when I went to the crib, I didn't see Mighty Soul. So I call her. She's sending me the voicemail, bumping me I'm talking about, like, you know when a person bump you the voicemail. You know when a person bump you the voicemail. The reason being why is because soon as that you have reached, wait, in the middle of the ring, like the ring ain't even finished. So I'm like, all right. She sent me the voicemail. I really don't care. So I shot her a text. I said, hey, I'm at the crib. Where you at? You can see that it says read. She read it. Okay, so I'm like, okay, she ain't gonna respond, whatever. So now I'm in the crib, like, man, I'm debating because I'm still in heat, low key. I'm like, man, should I go back? Like, I need to put on the FU skin. Can I go back? Boom. I get a call back. It's Mighty Soul. She crying like, I heard a female in the background. So what you over there do? You sleeping with somebody else? She crying. I'm like, where you at? She like, I wanted to just come talk to you. I'm like, hey, look, I'm at the crib. Just come to the crib. She like, all right. So boom, she comes to the crib. She rings the bell. I buzz her in. Boom. She knocks on the door. I open the door. She like, can I come in? I'm like, no, we could talk in the hallway. She like, well, can we go talk at my lake, at the lake? Now, she had a favorite lake that she liked to go to, but it was by her parents' crib, but it was where this bridge was at. So I said, yeah, we can. So boom, we got a lift. We didn't say nothing in the lift, okay? It was silent. We pull up to that lake. We sat down. I said, what's up? She like, so are we together or we not together? I'm like, yo, you cheated on me. Like, you cheated on me, bro. Like, what do you mean is we together or we not together? Like, that doesn't even make sense. You cheated on me. So she's like, okay, look, I just want to have a clean slate and I just want to talk to you and be upfront with everything. So I sat there, I looked back. I deserve the truth. I want to hear it because I've been nothing but good to you. I deserve it. So I said, okay, I'm listening. She said, well, me and him is not together. She like, he's a long-term ex or something like that. Like, he's an ex that she used to talk to years and years ago. And what happened was she was mad at me and she went over there and it happened. She said she never begged for it and all of this and that. So she said when he did try to do it, she was telling him no because she was in a relationship. She like, why you think I was putting you on my Facebook? Why you think, like, so she's giving me the rundown. She like, I was putting you on my Snapchat. She like, I was just drunk. This is what happened. I was drunk. I was mad at you. We wasn't talking for a couple of days because you wasn't picking up for me for what happened the day at the club. Y'all remember the day at the club when she got so drunk when I was rapping on stage and I almost got hit by a car? That supposed to have been a time when she alleged that she went to his house, laid in his bed. She said they cuddled. She was giving me the tea. She was just like, but I don't want him. I want you. I'm like, how that supposed to be my body? Like, how I can't kiss on your body no more. Like, it ain't mine. So she was like, I really want to be with you. She like, I went over there one time. I did not go over there 2 or 3 times or 4 times. I said, how did he get your earrings and your butterfly panties? I say, I just can't let that go. I just can't let that go. She like, look, I love you. I say, so the baby. So she like, well, I thought I was pregnant. I'm like, was you pregnant or you wasn't pregnant? She like, I missed my period. It took a couple of weeks, and normally I come on my period on this day. She was like, but I didn't come on that day. So I went to go get some pregnancy tests. She said I didn't get 1 or 2. I got 3 of them. She like, and all 3 of them was malfunction. She like, but that third one was, it looked like it tried to show me that it was 2 lines, but it didn't look super clear enough. So I'm just looking at them like, and she like, I was going to go to the doctor. I set up an appointment to see was I pregnant. She like, I started feeling sick. Now, here's the deal. You probably started feeling sick and feeling all those symptoms because your mind, if you tell your mind that, your mind will feel that. So I was just looking at her. I'm like, so you was never pregnant? She like, no, I thought I was. But then when I started bleeding bad and bleeding in the toilet, I thought I had a miscarriage. I'm like, was you pregnant or not? What gave you the idea you was pregnant? She like, I missed my period. I'm like, okay. Okay. I'm like, I believe you. She like, I really want to be with you. I'm like, you don't want to be with me? She like, you make me happy. Like, any guy I talk to, they always mistreat me. No guys never open doors for me and just be nice to me like that. And you're really nice to me. And I messed up. I dropped the ball. I said, it's okay. I said, I just think that we need space. And I just think we just really need to be apart and just give ourselves some time to think. That's what I tell her, right? Boom. Now, we separate. She goes to her mom's house. I go to my crib. Now, at the same time, while I'm in the crib, I'm like, that story that she just told me, it didn't sound right. It sounded like it was the truth mixed with a little bit of her, with a little bit of storytelling. So what I decided to do, I grabbed my phone. I went back through Facebook. I downloaded the app back, went back through Facebook. And I called the dude off the Facebook. I had his number, but I wasn't going to call his number. I called him inside of Facebook. He picks up. I'm like, hey. I'm like, you busy? He like, nah. I'm like, you think I could come over there to your house and talk to you real quick? He like, right now? I'm like, yeah. He like, yeah, for sure. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way. Boom, I hang up. Now, mind you, he stayed down the street from her. So I went on ahead, got in the lift again. I just left from over there, but I just felt like I need the whole tea. So I goes over there, and I was like, hey, I had talked to her, and I'm like, this is what she told me. So I told him everything of what she said. He like, no, she came over here more than one time. He was like, one time she came over here when it was raining. She had a black umbrella, and then and at the part that you hold it in, he was like, it's like a little scarecrow, like it's like a little crow on there. I know he ain't telling a story. She had just bought the umbrella. He like, she came over here several times. He like, and we had drink. He like, and when she was begging for it, he said when she was begging for it, the first time I told her no. And then the second time, she was like, please put it in, please put it in. He like, that was the second time. He like, and then she came back the third time. He like, that's when me and my girlfriend got into it. And I ended up smashing her too. And he like, we didn't complete this, even the second time, because I had told her like, yeah, it just didn't feel right because I want to be with my girl. He like, but when she came back again, he like, I smashed. So he giving me details. He telling me, right? He like, she even called me and told me to talk to you so y'all can work it out because she love you. I'm like, man. He like, you know, when we was first in a relationship in the beginning, she was good, she was cool, and then she cheated on me. I said, what? He like, yeah, she cheated on me with somebody else. I'm like, wow. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I appreciate you. I believe you. He like, look, watch this. He got his phone. He called her. He called her straight up. She picks up. She like, what? Why you calling my phone? He like, so how many times you came over here? She hung up. Click. So he called her back. She picked up. She like, why you keep calling my phone? He like, how many times you came over here, Marisol? And I'm just thinking like, Mighty Soul, let me see what you gonna say. And she don't even know I'm there. She like, I've been came to your house a lot of times. Way before this situation. What are you trying to prove? So she like, just get off my line. Stop calling me. So he was like, oh, you want to hang up? Be like, I got your boyfriend here. So I'm like, yeah. She like, Rusha, what are you doing there? I'm like, don't worry about it. But I know that you came up here more than once. So once I hung up, this girl came down and rung the bell. Came down there trying to fight this dude. So I'm like, chill. I'm like, if it ain't true, why you trying to fight? She like, he just trying to ruin my life. He just mad I won't be with him. Blah, 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 blah. He like, well, ain't nobody told you to come to my house and sleep with me. Woo, woo. You cheated on me. You cheated on him. You just a cheater. He going off, right? So she like, please, let me talk to him. Like, don't touch me. I'm like, you would never hear from me again. And guess what? As of this day, this girl still tried to reach out at me on Snapchat just last year. I don't even be on Snapchat no more. I deleted my Snapchat. Yeah. Yeah, but now, guys, if you want to see a couple of clips, I got a couple of videos. This is how you going to know that I was a perfect gentleman. I got a couple of clips, a couple of videos of me and her. I don't mind collaging them together so you guys can be able to see it. So if you want to see the clip, drop down in the comments. You want to see the clip. This is the end of that story time. We got another story time bangers coming for my membership only. Y'all going to see it first before anybody else see it. Other than that, we are out.